Eryn Moore. And I'm a pageant queen. Now, I know what you all may be thinking. Some dumb blonde chick who wears sparkles, cakes on makeup, and has several elegant gowns. But before I go on any further, I want to say that that is definitely not the case. I'm currently Miss Rancho Cucamonga and Miss San Bernardino County's Outstanding Teen. Now, these pageants aren't like the pageants that you see, the glitzy glam pageants like on Toddlers and Tiaras. In fact, these two pageants are natural pageants, which means that little to no makeup is worn. There's no fake hair, fake nails, and definitely not any sparkles. This is the pageant queen stereotype. From the first row to the bottom row, left to right, what society thinks I do. Everything that you see on the Miss America pageant on TV. What housewives think I do. Everything that is seen on Toddlers and Tiaras. What guys think I do. The bathing suit portion, which it is true there is a bathing suit portion in pageants, but since I'm a teen in the Miss America organization, I do not participate in that portion. What my parents think I do, burn money. Yes, pageants do tend to be a little pricey. What my friends think I do, everything that you see on commercials on TV. But what I actually do. As you can see, this pageant queen is helping a special needs child, which in fact is community service. Which brings me to the most important point about pageants. Pageants mainly involve community service. There are 4 points I'm going to talk about here today. First, the history of pageants. Second, my experience in pageants and my duties. Then I'm going to talk about my friend Noelle Freeman, who is the current Miss California. And last, I'm ultimately going to break the pageant queen stereotype. The first pageant was held in 1854 and was held by P.T. Barnum. Yes, the same Barnum that put together the Barnum and Bailey Circus. Unfortunately, his pageant was a success, but because it was closed down by the public, who thought that pageants had no scholarly aspect and pageant queens were dumb as doornails. The first pageants were held in New Jersey, more specifically Atlantic City, and Texas. I guess that's where the big hair came from. Of course, back in the late 1800s, there was a pageant queen stereotype. As I mentioned, people thought that pageant queens were dumb, and there was no scholarly aspect. However, there is a solution to that. The Miss America organization. The Miss America pageant was the first pageant to be based on achievements, community service, poise, and beauty. This is the Miss America crown. As you can see, it has 4 points like I'm wearing today. Each point represents the 4 S's: style, success, scholarship, and service. It's quite interesting actually how I got into pageants. A few summers back I was doing a musical and we were having a strenuous dance rehearsal. And the director called me to the side and his daughter was with him. And she said, "Hey, you should do pageants. I think you'd be perfect for them." I soon came to find out that it was Jordan Krinke, and she had been doing pageants for several years, and she was actually Miss California's Outstanding Teen in 2007. Jordan recently auditioned to be a Radio City Rockette, and she owns her own dance studio and teaches dance to children. Of course, I took Jordan's advice, and I signed up for the Miss Rancho Cucamonga local pageant. Now, of course, I didn't know what I was getting into, but I was greeted with a pleasant surprise. I was crowned Miss Rancho Cucamonga, and my duties were community service. I support and fundraise various events such as Bark for Life, Relay for Life, and attend local events such as the Grape Harvest Festival. I also mentioned that I'm Miss San Bernardino County's Outstanding Teen. Now, this title is a bit different from the Miss Rancho Cucamonga title due to the fact that it is part of the Miss America organization. This title is based on grades, extracurriculars, and your platform. Now, everyone sees on the Miss America pageant on TV the bathing suit portion, the evening gown portion, and the onstage question. But there is so much more to a pageant that you do not see on TV, and this is vital to breaking the pageant queen stereotype. There's also the interview, the background, and the platform. Now, all these girls in the interview, they're supposed to be knowledgeable about their politics and up to date on current events. These girls are also honor students. Yes, they're pretty, but they're all intelligent and amazing in their own way. I mentioned before that I have a platform. My platform is actually the giving spirit because helping the homeless is something I'm very, very passionate about. I support and fundraise for the Giving Spirit, the Gap Food Bank, and I help out the LA Dream Center. With my title of Miss San Bernardino County's Outstanding Teen, I feel like I'm definitely making a change in the world and helping underprivileged people. I mentioned that I'm friends with the current Miss California, Noelle Freeman. Noelle is a very intelligent, well-spoken, and just amazing person all around. She graduated from Chapman University in Los Angeles, and she majored in public relations and advertising. Her platform is A Promising Future for Autism, and she supports healthy eating and supports healthy foods such as the pistachio. I know when she is no longer Miss California, she'll continue making a change in the world. As you can see, pageants have come a very long way since the 1800s. The Miss America organization have given pageants a very good name. I mean, I never knew I was going to be a pageant queen, but my views on pageants definitely changed. And sure, it's nice to have the sash and crown and be all sparkly and glamorous, but there is so much more to a pageant queen that you don't see. I'm talking about the community service, helping underprivileged people, and fighting for what you know and making a change in the world. I'm here today to say that girls can be smart and pretty. There's no rule against it. Also, if you're labeled with a stereotype, you can most definitely break it. In the words of Jesse McCartney, I don't want another pretty face. I don't want just anyone to hold. I don't want my love to go to waste. I want you and your beautiful soul. I know that the Miss America 2012 Laura Kepler is going to continue the surge of amazing pageant queens and all together make a change in the world. Thank you. I think it's still recording. Oh.